How did it end up like this? First Swin, now Nadia.
Thanks for everything. Sorry for bailing, and for not keeping my promise to help you. Love, Nana.
It's probably safe to assume that she went off looking for him, huh?
Yes, there's no other explanation. It's been 5 days since he left. She's been brooding over it this whole time.
One can hardly blame her, given the circumstances of their parting.
The Garden Master. I learned a little more about what his deal is. That two-timing twerp thinks of him as a brother. But for Nadia, he actually was one.
She was adamant that it couldn't actually be him. But apparently, Swin wasn't so convinced.
I never dug that deeply back when I took on their request 2 years ago. A partner you've gone to the brink of death with, versus an older brother you were separated from before you even knew what was what. Maybe there's just no comparing the two.
But how is that any excuse to leave your partner inside with the enemy?
He referred to it as a way to atone. That word may hold more weight for him than any of us can even begin to imagine.
At the end of the day, we can't just let things ride. Not with Swin, not with Nadia, and not with the 7 Genesees that were snatched out from under us.
Right. Thanks to Van, we did manage to hold on to this one, though. That thing's been glowing ever since we got back to Edith, huh? Yes, only faintly, but it hasn't stopped. If I had to guess, it must be resonating with the other Genesees.
Which means they're somewhere in the capital. Any ideas on what the Garden Master's planning to do with them?
Something scummy, you can bet. Worst case scenario, it'll make Almada look like a Sunday school. He won't have any help from the Oathbreaker and those twisted twins, at least. For whatever that's worth.
I've been putting out some feelers on my end, but it's high time we made a real move.
Better to do so now, before it's too late to regret it.
Petra, welcome back.
I take it this means you've finished fortifying the network facilities?
Yes, it was the perfect task to ease me back into things. My strength returned a short time after. In fact, I feel better than ever now.
Glad to hear it.
Guess that means you're your old self again.
Thank Adios for that. Did getting in touch with the professor help any?
Yes, that was the best medicine of all. Essie and I got to sit down and have a good talk with her. Both about the secrets I'd been hiding for so long, and the small bit of angelic power I still have in me.
Don't forget, Catra, it's just as much a part of you as anything else. By facing the pain, you've come to realize that, as well as the fact that there are those whose hearts are always ready to accept you. Take this chance to consider the life you wish to lead, both as a researcher and as the person you are.
And if you ever need advice, all you have to do is ask. We're here for you, Catra, and so are Van and all your other friends.
Who or what I am is up to me to define. So I'm going to give it the consideration it deserves. Instead of rejecting this power, I'll make the most of it. Take what you cultivate and use it for the good of the world. A student of Professor Hamilton's can do no less.
There's a conviction behind your eyes now, Mr. Salesian.
On behalf of all of us at Arkride Solutions, you have our support.
Besides, if you want to talk about strange powers, Van and I are in that same boat.
Yeah, the stronger they are, the more important it is to have a handle on them. I'm looking forward to seeing how far you take this.
Wherever you go, Theo and Zeros will follow.
Right, how could I ever forget? Thanks, you two.
I see the gang is all here.
Elaine. Let me guess. The Guild's intel network came up empty?
That's right. I couldn't find anything on either the Garden Master or Swin. At the same time, in the interest of caution against the Crimson Grendel, we can ill afford to disregard Arkride Solutions operations. So, as was relayed earlier, I will once again be acting in concert with you. Off the books, of course.
Elaine, it's good to have you with us.
Word is that one faction after another's been pouring into the capital after hearing the rumors going around. It's got the streets stinking to high heaven. Now that we have Catra again, there's no better time to act. We're gonna flush our enemies out of hiding, and bring back Swin and Nadia to boot. I've already asked Bermati to start gathering info. We can check in with him while mobilizing the rest of our contacts. You guys ready to roll?
Yes!
And friends? We sure didn't expect to bump into you here.
Yes, life is so hectic that we haven't been able to stay in touch. It really has been too long. We have you watching our rehearsals to thank for that, Judith. Once again, it's wonderful to see you, Van. And everyone else too, of course.
Yeah, talk about a lucky break. I mean, we didn't even have to make an appointment first. Sounds like destiny to me. Right, sis?
Shahina, please.
A new tip just came in, fresh off the grapevine. I had a feeling you'd be in need of a refill right about now.
there? Is it Nadia?
Nah, doesn't seem like it.
You've arrived.
That voice.
I don't get it. What are you doing here? Ashen!
What am I doing here? What other reason could there be? I came for you, Aaron. And you as well, Van Arkride. So I can exact my revenge on you for throwing away your humanity.
Revenge?
Doesn't sound like she's messing around.
She singled you two out by name. Any idea what she's referring to?
Beats me. No disrespect, Ashen. I can't remember doing anything to offend you. That said, I don't much appreciate being lured here the way we were.
So those needles we thought were Nadia's, they're fake?
You have a lot of nerve, playing up the innocent act. I was a fool to believe I could trust a Spriggan. But I did. And now, Aaron is just as tainted as you.
Give it a rest, Ashen. Would you just back up a minute and explain what the hell's going on?
There's no need for that. Your attitude says it all. This is the end of the road for both of you.
So the Xiongshou were hiding too.
It seems self-defense is our only option.
Yes, we need to clear up this misunderstanding.
First, we gotta knock these guys out.
All that hassle, and for what?
It's about time you calmed down and told us what this is about.
You think this is over? Not by a long shot!
These bastards don't know when to...
Aaron!
Where did that come from?
Shit. Should've known there'd be more of them skulking around.
Van, too?
Those weapons are poisoned!
We have to split up!
Right. We'll hold these guys off.
Son of a...
Talking will just make it worse.
They're showing signs of neurotoxicity!
This poison is both fast-acting and lethal. There's nothing we can do.
No, you can't be serious. Van, please open your eyes.
Goodbye, Van Arkride. Goodbye, Aaron.
Aaron, Arkride Solutions. Good of you to come.
I see you have made an exceptional addition to your group since our last encounter in Longport.
Hey, fancy seeing all of you here. Sorry to disappoint, but not this time. Real talk, I've just been treading water while I think out my next move.
You figured out it was me, yet here you are anyway. All that tells me is that you've made your peace with death. That's a fine thing to say. You don't even have the right to speak Tao's name. Not when you're the ones who killed him!
Spirit unification! I can see you two hiding, plain as day. Now then, isn't it time you came out to play? Kurogane?
Princess, why do you interfere?
Oh, no you don't. I'm the one asking the questions here. Just what do you think you're doing behind my back?
Ah, I see now that the message must not have reached you. This mission is under direct orders of the chieftain. Even if you should oppose us, we are prepared to fulfill it at the cost of our lives.
Our surroundings changed.
There's that waterfall I trained under. Long Lai Poo-Poo.
This place came up during Mr. Liu's story, too. I'm not sure how, but it seems to operate off the same mechanisms the Garten does.
So anything goes, huh? I'll bet anything that Ashen's regrets are what brought us here.
Apparition, to me. Heed my call and smite my foes before me.
The cryptid from the east! It's that new way we fought before!
Princess, I will expend every effort to carry out my assignment.
Sounds fun. Just don't start complaining when we return the favor.
Damn straight! Let's show them what we've got, people!
Do what it takes to push them back.
What came over me? Princess, I'd have preferred you cut me down where I stood.
No matter what you say, it's a fact that Cao's gone. If you really want to claim he's alive, then bring him here and show me!
Speak of the dragon, and he shall appear.
Cao?
Why, this is no more than mere happenstance. The result of a stray rumor reaching my ears.
That's right. We wouldn't have traveled all this way to the capital without an express purpose.
Cao, is it really you? Thank goodness. That means it was all a lie. Your death, you leaving the Liu family, all of it. Allow me to offer you my heartfelt congratulations on the establishment of the Li family. Master Gao Long? No. Master Fen Li. On behalf of the Liu family, I, Ashen Liu, wish for 1,000 years of amity and fortune between us.
Oh? I accept your goodwill. Allow me to wish prosperity upon your house as well, Ashen Liu.
You grace us with your auspicious words. And Master Cao, I ask that you lend your support to Master Fen Li for many years to come.
As you will it, Lady Ashen. No, that doesn't quite have the right ring to it. Lady Liu. May we bring glory to Heiyue together, in spite of our divergent positions.
Guess that's case closed.
Yeah, it all went according to plan. His plan, anyway.
What do you think you're...
Shut up! Stay out of this, outsider! You're one crazy son of a bitch, Sao. That's true to form for the White Orchid Dragon. There's a reason I looked up to you with respect. Even when it seems like you've tossed Ashin aside, you're still worrying about her from the shadows. Case in point, right now you're helping her bounce back from a situation you created.
Quite an assumption there. Even if that were true, would it really constitute a problem?
You bet your ass it would. Especially when family comes into the equation.
Huh?
All this shit you're pulling right now has Ashin in tears. She's my longtime friend, a daughter of the Liu family. But more than that, she's someone close enough for you to consider your own flesh and blood.
That's...
Tao.
You two have been tight for over a decade. Even you can't pretend the connection you share is anything but legit. But what did you go and do anyway? You hurt Ashin, the girl who's supposed to be near and dear to you. If you think I'm just gonna let that slide, then you've got another thing coming, Sao Li!
I see. So that painful blow was your way of enacting retribution, was it?
It sure as hell was. Take another second, let it sink in.
Oh, I plan to do exactly that. You really have matured, Aaron. To the point where you do your title of prodigy justice.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll be expecting much of you from here onward, little conqueror.
Will you forget the stupid nicknames already?
Are you okay, Tao? He really let you have it.
Oh, this is hardly worth fussing over. Were I to do so, I'd no doubt be met with more bluster. Aaron would say this pain is nothing compared to what I put you through.
Hard to argue there.
Heiyue's future is looking very bright indeed. Not only by virtue of Aaron, but Fun and Lady Ashin as well. I ask that you continue to grow, to the point where even I must regard you as a threat. Consider this the parting wish of Sao Li, your erstwhile companion.
Tao. I'll gladly grant that wish. And don't think you can take it back. I may not look it, but I've got a real stubborn streak. Someday I'll pull off something you'll never see coming. Then you won't even be able to think about brushing me off.
Is that so? I will be looking forward to it.
Huh. Things were a little tense for a minute there.
Yeah. Now we can finally shut the books on this. Damn. Not to agree with Sao here, but Aaron's done a lot more growing up than he realizes.
The Genesis. Huh? Something's glowing. When did this get here?